It's time for Mornings at 8 with Jonathan Mark on AM 1480 WLEA.
Oh, yes, it is time for Mornings at 8. It is Wednesday morning, halfway through the week. And now you can kind of see the weekend kind of peeking up over the horizon. It'll be here soon enough. And what a weekend in the Canisteo Valley. It's going to be really something. We have Gus Macker in Hornell Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Always a massive, big event. And we also have another event in Canisteo, and that's on Saturday. And that sounds like it's really interesting. I mean, really, what a clever, beautiful, wonderful idea. It's called Smoke in the Valley. Smoke in the Valley, what's that about? Well, we're going to find out right now because we have live on the line Canisteo Police Chief Kyle Amidon. And I spoke with the chief 2 days ago. And boy, man, he is really all into this thing. I mean, it is going to be so exciting. Chief, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here along with also Jamie Dedeen, who's our Canisteo Police Club Vice President.
Okay.
And I'm the president of our police club. So you got both of us on the air right now.
Okay. Well, it's such a novel idea. I don't think there's ever been anything like that in Canisteo or Hornell or Arkport. I mean, anything like this. Smoke in the Valley. So tell us about it.
Well, we sort of developed this idea last year. We got the idea from Smoke on the Water and Hammondsport, and we thought we could, sort of progress from that and make our own event. So last year we did a small event. Didn't include some of the activities and ideas that we did this year, but we wanted to see where it would go, and we ended up having probably 300 to 400 people at that event, and we knew right then that we could make an event out of this. So from that point forward, we started building our event, and we just thought it would be a great idea due to, a hot topic right now is everyone utilizing their smokers and grills from home and preparing meat, and we thought it'd be a good idea where these people could show off their talent and provide some product to our community members for a fun day event.
Mm-hmm. Now, I guess the main thing is the barbecue competition, right? But there's also there's live music. There are a whole bunch of other events that are going on there, and if you want to enter this barbecue, I think anything involving food is very good. Any event that involves food is really good. If you want to enter the barbecue competition, how do you do that?
Well, unfortunately, we had to close. We closed that on July 1st. We ended up with 27 barbecue teams. And we had pre-sign-ups, and the reason why is due to all the Department of Health paperwork and all the other paperwork that we had to complete prior to the event. We have had several teams reach out to us to get into the event that for this year, and unfortunately we had to tell them for next year. But I think this event's going to continue to grow, and more barbecue teams are going to want to enter this event.
Uh-huh. I think occurring on the same weekend as Gus Macker, I think that's a great idea. Because you can attend.
We didn't intend to have that happen. Unfortunately, our Canisteo Legion is a phenomenal facility and books up fast, and we just didn't really have much of options of weekends. And it just so happened to fall that the only weekend available was Gus Macker weekend. And after we did select it, we were in hopes that we wouldn't put a huge conflict on Gus Macker, and we thought it would actually work out really well that both were on the same weekend as people have games that are, 3-4 hours apart from each other and maybe would be able to swing down and enjoy some barbecue in between.
I think they're complementary, the two events. So you can watch a little basketball or play basketball, then go down to Canisteo and, enjoy a barbecue. I think that's a great idea.
Absolutely. And also, with our event going all the way to 11 o'clock, I think it, most of Gus Macker ends more in the early evening where it would still give people time to, come down and listen to music and enjoy some of the festivities.
Right. So some of the festivities you're going to have, I know they're going to be live bands, right?
Correct. Yep.
So how many bands
Yeah,
are going to be
some
there?
of the festivities that we have. I'll let Jamie go over some of the stuff that we have.
Okay.
So we got 4 live bands. The American Legion is putting on a horseshoe tournament. The fire department's putting on a cornhole tournament. There's going to be breweries, wineries, cideries there along with the barbecue. There's going to be activities for kids. There's bounce houses, throw the football through the hole kind of deal.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot going on.
Wow. So
We got,
this is an event for the whole family. Hello?
Go ahead.
So this is an event for the whole family.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So definitely a family-oriented
kids under
event.
12 Kids under 12 get in free, and they could buy extra tickets to try the barbecue and whatever.
Uh-huh. So how much is a ticket for the barbecues?
If you buy one pre-sale, they're $20. If you buy one at the event, they're $25.
Okay, so that entitles you to, I guess, sample all the barbecues?
Well, you get 25 tickets, so you can choose to use your 25 tickets on the barbecue. You can choose to use them on the breweries. So there's 27 barbecue teams, and most teams are cooking 3 different meats.
Wow.
So you kind of have to pick and choose what you want, but you can always buy extra sample tickets at the event, so you can try more than just 25 if you want.
Uh-huh. Now, let's say that one person wins this barbecue competition. What do they get? Is there a prize or anything? Or
Sure, there's lots of prizes. There's 1st through 5th place for beef, chicken, and pork. Kyle put together a mystery division, and there's going to be a 1st through 3rd place in the mystery division. And then all of those divisions also have a fan favorite. So fans are going to get to vote on what they think their favorite is, and then that's going to be a prize, too.
Oh, wow. What? This is such a neat idea. I mean, wow. How many sponsors are there?
We actually went out. Our idea with this between us and the Maple City Police Club was to join up together for this event. And in the past, Hornell Police Club always had a policeman's ball that went on for many, many years. And unfortunately, it closed a few years ago, and we thought of a way to bring this back. So we went out for advertisement and sponsorships, and we had a great success. I believe we had over 275 different advertisement/sponsorships to this event. Some of our main sponsors for the event that have made this event come true is our big ones, the Ryan Agency out of Hornell, Covered Wagon Towing, Cunningham Storing and Associates, Eisman Medical Transport, Maple City Dodge, Mike Palmer Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, WLEA, Simmons and Rockwell, Universal Health Network, B&D Stoves, Rhino Fab, Elderwood, Gilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Hanson Aggregates, Katie's Concrete, Moss Van Wee Farms, Welch, Donlin and Zarpless, the Duke Company, and Kibby's Concrete. These were our super platinum event sponsors to this event to make this this whole day come true.
You just read the business directory for the entire area.
Well, it was a big. I mean, that's just a few of them. I mean, obviously, with getting over 275, we actually created a barbecue book that every attendee will receive. It has biographies of the officers and information about the day, including a little biography of every barbecue team and a rating scale where you can personal rate each team and how you felt their meat was. And this book was put together. We expected a lot smaller book, but we ended up having over 136 pages in this book because of the amount of ads that we sold, which is absolutely great. And we thank all these businesses, organizations, and people who have donated and contributed to make our event come together. And we're basically trying to put all of our money that we've raised through our sponsorships and ads back into this event. We have a lot of money that we dumped into the event to make this awesome for our attendees and our community people attending.
So where are the proceeds going?
Well, our proceeds will go to the Canisteo Police Club and the Hornell Police Club. And what we do is I can't talk on behalf of Hornell, but we're pretty much the same mission statement between the both of us. What we are designed to do is become that interaction between our law enforcement and our community.
Mm-hmm.
And what we try to do is we try to give back to our youth. We do a lot of bike safety programs and purchase bicycles for giveaways, which we will also be doing at this event, along with other items that our budget just cannot support to help our law enforcement, but also help keep our community safe and our people safe.
Wow. Boy, yeah,
And
as I said,
our big thing with this event is we receive so much support and respect from our community members throughout the year, and we just thought that this event would be a great way for us to give back to our community members to show our thanks to them.
wow. It's an absolutely great idea. This is absolutely one. I hope that it continues next year and the year after that and after that. I think this is great. It's a
Well,
wonderful idea.
we've already started pre-planning for next year,
That's the
picking
spirit.
dates and starting to line up some of our main interest items, just so we can get ahead of the game and hopefully book some of these people, bands, etc., prior to other events booking them. I don't really want to leak out that information at this point because we are going to be breaking all this out on Saturday for those who attend this awesome event, and we just hope that people swing on down and enjoy the event. We will be ending the night with a nice display of fireworks. So hopefully, people when they come into the event and they hang out, they listen to bands and stuff, they're going to see a good show at the end of the night as well.
Oh, wow. So when does the whole thing start?
It starts at 1 p.m. on Saturday, and it'll run all the way to 11 p.m. Bands start right at 1 o'clock with Owen Eichensteer from Bath, New York, for a couple hours. And then the Donlin Brothers from Hornell, New York, followed by the Badgemen, and we'll be ending the night with Audio Therapy out of the city of Corning.
Wow. So this includes Corning, too. Nice, a band from Corning. And wineries. I guess, I don't know if there were any wineries around here, but I know there are in the Finger Lakes. So these wineries are from, like, the Hammondsport area or something? Or?
Well, we have the Wild Brute Winery. Is unfortunately the only winery that will be attending. It's one of these events that this is our first year, and I believe a lot of these wineries and stuff have already been established, and it was very difficult to get some of them because there's so many events, and we had to prove that this event is as big and as awesome as we talked it up to be. And I think that was a struggle. We ended up having 23 products from 23 different breweries and wineries and cideries, which is great. But I believe we're going to have a lot more people knocking at our door next year wanting to come in because they're going to see that this is a big event.
Well, I hope it is big and awesome and I just hope it's a big success. Plus, by the way, we're going to have nice weather. How do you like that?
Well, that's our big, that was our big focus. Every day, I believe most of us Police Club members that are working on this project, we have between the Hornell Police Club and the Cansteel Police Club, I got to give a shout out to over 60 to 70 Police Club members who have done everything to that they could, as far as time and effort, to put into this event. And I think most of us every morning are checking the weather to make sure we are going to have an awesome day, and it's looking like we are. And hopefully Mother Nature cooperates with us, and we have everything goes as planned.
An event like this cannot take place without a lot of volunteers. Volunteers are really important. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Our police club has grown. We started in 2014, and it was like a 6 to 10 man police club that we did some small fundraisers just to keep us afloat. And by changing some bylaws and some attorney stuff and accounting stuff, we were able to amend and grow our police club. And now we are currently at our max, which is 40 police club members, is what our bylaws state. And I can tell you that all 40 members have been active for this event, and I hope this police club continues to grow and help this community, and that's what we're here for.
Well, this might become a main event for every summer. And I certainly hope
and
so.
that's what we're hoping to do. We're hoping that it grows every year. Then, we will continue to change things that we need to change and bring in better, whatever we got to do to keep people from coming back year to year to year.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you very much, Kyle and Jamie. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm sure.
No problem. And people can purchase tickets online at Smoke in Valley BBQ/ticketleap.com. Also, we have several locations that are selling tickets in Canisteo and the Hornell area, including both police departments, any police club members, the Canisteo Unimart, the J&J Barbecue, Annie's Restaurant, and Robbie's Pizzeria in the village of Canisteo. And in Hornell, Brandy's Cup of Joe and the Knights of Columbus are selling tickets. They are selling like hotcakes, and I hope people continue to purchase these tickets prior to the event. You do save $5, and we would love to have every single person come out, bring the family and friends, and we will provide shuttles to and from Canisteo, which will help people if they do have a few drinks. They can get a ride back to the city of Hornell, and they will run every 20 minutes from 1 o'clock all the way through the remainder of the event. And you can check out our Facebook page at Smoke in the Valley, and you can see all the shuttle run routes and all the itineraries, along with all the barbecue teams and breweries that will be at the event.
Okay. Guys, thank you very much. I have got to take a break. And I hope everybody...
problem at all.
Well, thank you very much for being here. Thanks.
Thank you for having us on.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. Thank you. Bye. Okay, let me see. Where was I? Oh, boy. Wow. What an event that's going to be. That's going to be big. I mean, as I said, I think it's a complimentary event to Gus Macker. Macker Madness in Hornell, and a big, big event in Canisteo on the same weekend. And they're going to have the shuttles going back and forth. Boy, what a great idea. Wow. Okay, insurance. Everybody needs insurance, right? Homeowners, renters, landlords. If you own a vehicle, everybody needs insurance. There's life insurance, there's vehicle insurance, there's landlord insurance, there's homeowners insurance, there's renters insurance, all kinds of stuff. And what better place to get your insurance and find out about insurance than the Ryan Agencies? They have offices in Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Oh, by the way, they're also a major sponsor of Smoke in the Valley. That's right. That's right. Let me see. They're local, they're independent, and they do the shopping for you. It's like having your own personal insurance shopper. Hey, I have my own personal insurance shopper. Huh, that's pretty good. Also, they have a great website if you want to check that out, and it is ryanagency.com. ryanagency.com. You can pay your bill online. If you access that, you can report a claim. You can email an agent. You get a quote, meet the staff, leave a review if you want to do that. The Ryan Agencies.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Interesting night, fun night of baseball in the major leagues with the Yankees beating the Twins 14-12 in 10 innings. Big night for D.D. Gregorius of New York. He went 5 for 5 with a home run and 7 RBI, and the game ended when Yankees outfielder Aaron Hicks made a game-saving diving catch with Minnesota having the bases loaded. 10 innings for the Blue Jays to walk off with a 2-1 win over the Indians, so Minnesota still has a 3-game lead on Cleveland for first in the AL Central. 13 innings for the Giants to walk off with a 5-4 win over the Cubs on a Pablo Sandoval solo homer. San Francisco's won 17 of its last 20 games. The Cardinals beat the Pirates 4-3. St. Louis is now just a half game back of Chicago in the race for first in the NL Central. Trey Turner hit for the cycle, leading the Nationals over the Rockies 11-1. Robinson Cano blasted 3 home runs, leading the Mets over the Padres 5-2. Angels down the Dodgers 5-4. The game ended when the Angels' Cole Calhoun threw out the Dodgers' Cody Bellinger at home plate. 15 innings, Phillies over the Tigers 3-2.
From the Fox Business Network, United Parcel Service will be delivering packages to you 7 days a week starting next year. It will be assisted by the U.S. Postal Service. FedEx previously announced plans to deliver in most locations 7 days a week. The FedEx service is expected to start in January. UPS will also work with retail chains. Stores will serve as drop-off points for packages. CVS Health, Michaels, and Advance Auto Parts are among those adding drop-off locations. The Wall Street Journal says Facebook and the Securities and Exchange Commission are settling on issues involving privacy. It's expected to include a $100 million fine. Facebook is also expected to settle with the Federal Trade Commission and pay an additional fine of $5 billion. The Dow was up 177 yesterday. NASDAQ added 47, the S&P up 20. With the Fox Business Report, I'm Jenny Cosola.
Baseball season is in full swing. It's a good thing Matt secured his denture with Super Polygrip. Now he can enjoy the snacks as much as the game.
Polygrip. Hey, how are you? So great to see you.
It's that time of year when the family meets up.
Hi, come on. Get together, guys. Family photo.
It's a good thing Jack cleans his denture with Polydent so he can enjoy the whole day with confidence.
Polydent.
Today at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell, drive away in a new Nissan Rogue lease for only $279 a month. A new 2019 all-wheel drive Nissan Rogue S model with rear cross traffic alert, blind spot warning, and touchscreen display. Lease with no money down for $279 a month for 36 months. Only tax and DMV fees are due at signing. Shop Simmons-Rockwell.com.
Okay, and here we are. Well, let me see. I really don't have a lot of time left here, but let me see here. Celino and Barnes, the injury attorney. You remember that, right? Or how about Don't Wait, Call 8? Well, Celino and Barnes, their breakup has been turned into an off-Broadway play. Michael Breen and David Rafaelides, creators and stars of the play Celino v. Barnes. The messy professional breakup between hotshot personal injury lawyers Ross Celino and Steve Barnes is moving from the courthouse to the Playhouse, dramatized in a stage show playing next month in Brooklyn. Celino versus Barnes will hit the stage August 3rd at the Bell House in Gowanus, with the respective roles filled by the co-creators. So it's already has had a sold-out run at the borough's Union Hall. It's a retelling of the rise and fall of the bond between the legal eagles, known for their inescapable TV spots featuring the earworm Don't Wait, Call 8. The Union hit the skids in 2017 when Celino filed suit against Barnes to dissolve the firm over a slew of squabbles. Okay, a lawyer suing a lawyer. Boy, that had to be fun. Okay, that's it, and I will see you tomorrow at 8:05. Bye.